Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is it, friends, the season finale of Arcane, specifically season 1, episode 9, The Monster You Created. Woo, make sure I got that right. The Monster You Created. Yep, absolutely. I can't wait to see this, friends. Again, we had a hell of a cliffhanger at the end of last episode. This whole season has been absolutely fascinating. Really a masterclass in storytelling, a masterclass in duality storytelling. It has been just picture perfect so far. And again, I think they're going to stick the landing here, but I don't think it's going to be a true stick of the landing because I think we're going to have some major league cliffhangers. So any questions they do answer should just be replaced by two more questions, So every question, we're going to get two more. I can't wait, friends. But before we get into that, if you could do me a huge favor and hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, you'll be alerted next time we go live with any of our sci-fi content. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to the Patreon is in the description. Not a fan of Patreon, friends? No problem. Stick with us here on YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes about a day early, plus any bonus episodes we come up with. But friends, all that's then, and this is now. And now it's time for the season finale of Arcane, Season 1, Episode 9, The Monster You Created. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And for the last time this season, away we go! Boy, I checked to see if this was like a longer episode. Nope. It's still 40 minutes. I was like, shit. I was expecting, oh my God. I was hoping for like an hour and a half or something. This is Jace. Ugh. What if that thing is pulsing up there? It looks like a brain or a heart or something.
We're done here.
We haven't even scratched the surface. Silco's still out there.
Do you not understand? I am part of this now.
Yeah. Do you not understand?
You've always been a part of this. You just never had to look it in the eye. Thanks to people like you who stuck their heads in the dirt.
This is over.
Not for me.
Ooh.
Take those off.
Fuck you.
Make me.
That's right.
I can't let you leave with them.
Then I guess you're gonna need to kill another trencher.
Ooh. Jace, I'm not sure. You're a bit of a badass, but this is Vi. Jace, this is misdirected anger.
You won't make it alone.
Okay. She always has. Well, Powder, Milo, and Clagger. Vander, Caitlin. Echo. I stand corrected. Give me that last intro of the season. Oh boy, so is Jinx gonna kill Caitlin?
You're gonna do anything about that piece of shit that murdered my boy. Let me guess. Jinx will take care of it.
Oh wow.
We all mourn the loss of your son.
What was he working there for?
Where is Jinx anyhow?
Help her with the body.
Help her with the body. Ha! That look in the lighter. Ooh. Great shot. Oh, Victor. That was bad luck, buddy. Really bad luck. Dude, I mean, is it your fault? Yes, but it's not really your fault. You didn't expect her to show up. Dude, first off, is that even going to work? Secondly, the Hex Tech is changing. What'd that do? Oh, this character, Mrs. Medarda. Uh-oh.
Would you like... Leave.
Ooh, looks to her for confirmation. Mel, you have no power.
March back to your ship and get the hell out of my city. Get hold of yourself.
Ooh, careful. It looks like the Russian dude from Street Fighter, Zangief.
I can't believe you'd start a war just to cover your ass. I would set the world ablaze to protect our family.
Oh, wow.
Why did you do it?
Because you weakened me. I couldn't endure the look in your eyes whenever I made the decisions, the necessary decisions to keep us safe.
It's an interesting admission. Yeah, she needs you now that your brother's dead. He still hasn't been able to... It just seems like he's still just as bad off as he was. No, dude. No, 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 no.
Am I interrupting?
Oh, my God. I get it, Victor.
Remember the Distinguished Innovators Competition?
I remember you notching gears in the carriage over.
Everything made sense then.
It's because you're not doing science anymore.
You have to destroy it.
I know.
Oh.
What about your disease? Without the hex core?
Promise me. We lost ourselves. Lost our dream. In the pursuit of great, we failed to do good.
Oh, what a line. The pursuit of great, we failed to do good. God, that's really good.
You were always 2 steps ahead. But times lapped you, old man. Today's the day you die, Silco.
That's a risk I've known all my life. But I still believe.
Oh, look at that shot. Oh, wow. She is loyal as hell, man.
Were you tempted?
Not for a worm like him.
Oh, but she could be. That's a promise of a potential future tempt. Ooh. What a shot.
Free trade routes, blanket amnesty, unrestricted access to the Hexgate sovereignty.
Didn't think you had the stomach. But the big display followed by a request for parley. You're tipping your hand.
Today I got a glimpse of what war between us might look like. Your people wouldn't stand a chance. Council couldn't care less.
Ooh.
You'll discontinue the production of Shimmer.
Half there already.
Return the gemstone. And I need Jinx.
Ooh.
They weren't her crimes. She was working for me.
Believe me, if I had it my way, it'd be you rotting in Stillwater. We both have our shitty parts to play.
Ooh.
Get me Jinx, and I'll give you your nation of Zon.
Ooh, shit. Everything you ever wanted, Silco. For the only person I think you give a shit about. Wow. That is a devil's deal. Echo, bring him. Yep. This is the perfect place for Heimerdinger. He can help a ton here. Oh, Heimerdinger, you're home, buddy. Giving us a bunch of promise scenes here. Promise of potential scenes.
All we ever wanted. The boy didn't even haggle. And what do I lose but problems? Oh, it all makes sense now, brother.
Vander. God, Silco is such an engaging character.
Is there anything so undoing as a daughter?
Oh my God. We don't even know what she's like now after that treatment. It would make sense that a major fight's gonna go down at the last drop. And it's gonna be Vi, isn't it? Vi coming in. Oh, see the gloves in the background. Record scratch. You might want to leave, bud.
Everyone
out.
These are your guards out front. Ooh. This is gonna be badass. Ooh. Man, she's going full power. Come on, Vi. Ah. Stop for a drink. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't realize that, like, energy comes off of that, like a cut. Oh my God. Come on, Vi. Oh my God, Vi. I did not see this coming.
Well, your guard needs work.
Vander, get up.
She still needs you. They all do.
Get up. Get up.
That's my girl.
Yeah, finish this. Oh my God, amazing shots. That's the same protection thing that Jace had. I mean, sounds so awful, but you better finish her off.
Silco.
Incredible scene after incredible scene in the show.
Bravo, sis.
Oh, man.
They're right not to trust us.
You're walking a fine line, Jace.
For what, treason?
I don't give a shit what any of you think of me anymore.
Nice.
Jace has brokered a peace with Silco in exchange for the Undercity's independence.
What?
It's either war or peace. That's it at this point. Well, this is the scene that we've needed this whole show.
Are we alone?
For now.
What'd she do to Caitlyn?
Silco thinks he made Jinx. With all his rants and his hard-won lessons.
You did. Oh my God.
Didn't make Jinx.
You
did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Powder.
Yeah.
I never meant to leave you.
You never left.
The only thing that kept me going was the thought of getting back to you.
I always knew you'd come back.
What's going on?
Oh my God, what have you done to Caitlyn?
He took everything from us. Right here, he stabbed Vander in the back. Just like he planned to with me.
He didn't though, right? Oh God. Oh God, what did you do, Jinx? Oh my God, what did you do? Oh my God, no you didn't, Jinx. Oh my God,
I
no.
your girlfriend to visit this morning.
Oh my God, no you didn't.
What did you do?
Please, Jinx, please. You can't come back. You can't come back from this.
Sheesh, I'm not that crazy.
Oh, thank God. Holy shit. Oh my God, I thought that was her head.
Send her on her way in. And you can have Powder back.
Oh no.
Her name is Jinx. She's lying. You'll be with her a day before she realizes you aren't that girl anymore and turns her back on you.
Oh my God, the acting. She can't differentiate.
We're talking.
The topsiders offered me everything. Independence, a seat at the table. All in return for you. They can all burn. Vander, her. They will never understand. It's only us.
I actually believe him.
You're my daughter. I'll never forsake you.
I actually believe him.
Drop the gun!
Caitlin, you're gonna get killed. She's too fast.
Please.
She'll never do it.
Wait!
Please, just...
She's my sister. Vi, she's too far gone.
She put the gun down. Don't take your fucking eyes off her, though.
Wake up! Remember who you are. I know you.
Oh my god.
Stop, Vander!
Shut up! Don't listen to her!
Dad!
Oh my god. You're tearing her apart. Oh my god. She shot Silco. He got a shot off.
I never would have given you to them. Not for anything.
Gotta believe him. I mean, it's his deathbed. God, who'd have thought I would have gotten teared up for Silco. What a fucking show, man. God.
I thought maybe you could love me like you used to.
But you're not who you used to be.
But you changed too. So,
Oh my god.
I am the monster you created. You ripped out all my parts.
Oh my god.
I hope you know we had everything.
Is this Sting?
When you broke me and left these pieces.
She's gonna blow up the Hex Gate.
I support Councillor Talus's proposal for peace.
Oh my god.
I am your ghost, a fallen angel.
They're gonna get their independence. This is amazing. Oh, what a cut. Where's it going? The council chamber or... Oh my god.
What could have been?
Oh, you sons of bitches. You sons of bitches, you. Oh my god. Are you kidding? Nothing? We get nothing more? Got no little hints? Oh my god. Unreal. Oh. All right, everybody. We just got done watching the season 1 finale of Arcane, episode 9, The Monster You Created. And the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody. We just got done watching Arcane, the season finale of season 1, episode 9, The Monster You Created. And that was Stang who was singing at the end. I was all but positive it was. Incredible montage at the end there. Oh my god, that entire scene at the table was incredibly tense. I mean, Jinx, for everything that she is such a lethal character. It's again, it's maybe an unfair comparison, but it's a comparison because the Joker's my favorite comic book villain of all time. Because of, and it's not just because of his crazy antics or his, how lethal he can be or anything like that. It's really the mentality of the Joker beyond the crazy, the perceived crazy. It's that weird logic that he has in play, and it's something very similar with Jinx. Jinx she's constrained by these kind of rules and these kind of like commandments that have been given to her throughout her life. The death of her parents, the death of Vander, which she believed to be the death of Vi. All of these had to create like a new commandment for her. Her parents are dead, believe Vander. Vander's dead, believe Vi. Vi's dead, believe Silco. It's really an incredible job of characterization, incredible job of saying, this is how somebody gets this way. This is what trauma does to somebody. I mean, it's actually incredibly informative. It's incredibly cathartic too for anybody. I would, having struggled with my own, requiring mental health, professionals and whatnot, therapy being a godsend. I can absolutely understand where you could look at Jinx and have not only a measure of compassion for her, but also a measure of affinity. I get it. I see it. I see it not just where I'm being sort of, almost like a treaty, like a peacekeeping type of like, oh yes, I understand where you're coming from. Nothing like that. Nothing where you're trying to create like a fake symbiosis or a fake empathy. Like legitimately, I think you could legitimately, look at Jinx and go, no, I get it. I get it. I get all of it, really. Because we talked about it before in I think last episode's reaction. Jinx, first and foremost, is a survivor. And if all those other commandments, your parents are dead, believe Vander, Vander's dead, believe Vi, Vi's dead, believe Silco, I think those are all secondary commandments. Commandment number one is survive. And Jinx has, at the sacrifice of her parents, Vander, Vi, Silco, Powder, everybody, whoever she's lost, she has done so to keep herself alive. And while she didn't necessarily get rid of Vi, it's like she had to live with the death of Vi so long that it's almost like being haunted by the fact that she's alive. It's almost like Vi's a living ghost for her, like a reminder, who's the person that came in for Ebenezer Scrooge, Jacob Morley, just to remind you, this is where you're headed, Ebenezer. That's sort of not that same kind of prophetic type of vision, but it's more of a remembrance of the past with Vi. This is where you've been. Your name's Powder. You're my sister. All of those things are questioned now for her. Are we still sisters? Are we considered still sisters? If Powder's gone, where do I sit? Which chair do I sit in, Vi? Powder or Jinx? If I get rid of Caitlyn, I'll be Powder again. If you kill Caitlyn. I mean, what an incredibly interesting character to attempt to analyze, and one that I think analysis of is a fool's errand, because there's no way, without having walked in her shoes, you'd have any idea of what Jinx was really up to, what Jinx really went through, what Jinx has suffered from, where Jinx has been, what world she's lived in. We don't know that. We can't compare. We can't aid her. We can't help her. We can't hurt her. We can't condemn her. In many ways, the character of Jinx, Powder, represents the entirety of the city, Piltover and the lanes. That whole dichotomy kind of is encapsulated in this chaotic character. And the idea that at the end it was Jinx who lashed out and took out the council, even after, it's Alanis Morissette should add another verse to Ironic, because it was like with Silco's death, Silco, I was never going to give you up. I believe you, Silco. I believe you were never going to give her up. And you're going to tell them to fuck off. Fuck you, Jace. I am never giving her up. War it is. And Jace going up there and saying, no, this is not right. We can't. We've got to give them their independence. It's war or peace now. And everybody voting for it. Each side got what they wanted without sacrifice. No loss of life on the side of Piltover. Jinx was not going to be come into play as far as part of the bargain. It looked like this might go by without having Jinx being offered up, because there's really no mention of it in the council chambers. And then to have Silco killed and what looks like massive eradication by the council. The only thing I hold out hope for with the council is Counselor Medarda's armor, or her, not armor, but those metal pieces, like looked like they glowed for a second. And I don't know if that was like a reflection coming in from the glass, and maybe not, but it looked like there might be some type of hex techie shit at play right there. And we do know, and we've seen several examples of the fact that our guy Jace has that protective barrier that goes around him, whether he has his hammer, and we saw the same thing. You know, it's like any type of hex tech implement seems to get that like force field when needed. And so I'm wondering if something like that could end up saving Jace, you know, realistically saving Jace from the horrors of, I mean, what's going to, I'd assume, kill everybody in the council chamber, with the exception of Mamie, Medarda, and Jace. I don't know, though. Dear God, friends. Boy, you know what? I'm so glad that this creative team knew that they had a season 2, because this was an expertly crafted way to give us the world and the characters and leave them in a lurch. You know, leave us really where the story should begin. You know what I mean? Yes, the story of Vi and Powder and Jinx needed to be told throughout the course of time that they told us. But the story of Piltover, as far as like the population goes, as far as like the street level citizens, whether they be in Piltover or whether they be in the lanes, they really know none of this is going on. Down in the lanes, they probably know that there's something up with like Silco's people, but it wouldn't be until this moment where the council chamber, or the moment after the moment we left, where the council chamber explodes, that the city's story begins. You know, a city that was going to be split into two, what it already is, officially designated as, you know, the lanes and Piltover, or what did they want to call it? The nation of Zon, you know, boom, boom. They would have been, now it's still one city, and it's going to be an absolute powder keg. And this is where the story of how this city's future is predicated upon the moments after the impact of this rocket. What happens, you know, and the events leading from those moments into the subsequent days, weeks, months, years. And, you know, I keep thinking too that, you know, Counselor Medarda's mom, Mel's mom, who was a badass, said, you know, hey, we need this hex tech or there's going to be a war. And, you know, the person that killed your brother, what was the brother's name? Kino? The brother Kino isn't satisfied, and they're coming. And we don't have these weapons. It's going to be bad. So we've got threat of war from outside the city. We've got trade agreements being kind of like suspended. It's almost like a seed or a spread of global instability is emanating now from Piltover. And all it needs is that spark, which is going to be the death of the majority of the council. I'm assuming, hey, Jace and Medarda could be dead too. I'm not trying to think. I'm just thinking, if they want to keep those characters around, they've got a way out with it. They've established a way out with it. But, you know, do you have Jace make it and Medarda die? And it fires him up and makes him vengeful. I mean, there are so many directions that they could go in this. There's so many directions that they could go in this, because you don't know how Vi's going to react to Jinx blowing up. You know, how do they get on the same side? You know, Silco's dead. What happens? Everything is destabilized across the city. And what a fantastic way, albeit a dickheady way, to end a season. To be like, hey, everybody, everything's shit. What's going to happen in the next second? Wait a couple years. wait till the next season comes out, which, you know, again, with animation takes so long. I mentioned before that I had read an article, a non-spoilery article a while back, that basically said that, you know, Arcane season 2 was on the way, but it takes a while, because I read it takes like upwards of a month plus to make a single episode, like a 2-month process to make a single 40-minute episode, which I'd be shocked if it wasn't like 3 months, you know, just with the incredible, I don't know how long it takes to do animation nowadays, with the story, with the voice work, with the music, with the fucking everything. I mean, this show's hitting on all cylinders. It doesn't leave any aspect of your senses to neglect. You know, it gives you, you know, a feast of the eyes, a feast of the ears, incredible character dialogue. So you can sit there and be like, oh my God, you know, and of course the chills that it just gives you every second that something amazing happens. This show's fucking great. This show is a really, really good, it's all the things that I love. And if you've watched, you know, the original series or the Expanse and all these fantastic shows I've had the pleasure of watching, you know, the story and the construction and the passion of the creatives to put forth an effort like this. I mean, you can't help but be appreciative of it, one, but two, when it checks boxes and grades out as high as it does in every single category, like a show like this, it's in rarefied air. You're placing it up there with shows like The Expanse and shows like the original series. For me, for my money and, you know, pushing my chips in, I can't wait for season 2. So the long wait begins, friends. But boy, oh boy, it's going to be a hell of a ride when it gets here. Friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and you'll be alerted next time we go live with Arcane Season 2 or any of our sci-fi action. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to the Patreon is in the description. Not a fan of Patreon? Stick with us on YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes a day early, plus any of the bonus episodes we come up with. But friends, all of that is then, and this is now. And now it's time to say goodbye after our long goodbye from the world of Arcane. So where should we say goodbye from? That's easy, friends. The pregnant pause before the entire fucking city changes. Where they left us is where we say goodbye. That moment, the shattered glass, the rocket going into the council chambers, that moment of realization where the city itself realizes everything that happened before means nothing. Everything that happens in the next second, minute, hour, day, week, month, year means everything. Until that time hits, my friends, Vulcan roll. And I'll see you.